So yesterday, all taxes were due July 15th for this new year. But what if you owe taxes and you can't pay? I'm going to help you out with some information about how you can take care of your taxes. Just make sure that you stay tuned. Hi guys, and thank you for joining me. Welcome back to my channel, The Financial Spotlight. I'm Chantrell. I'm here to give you financial tips and tricks on your road to financial literacy. So, like I said, if you do find yourself owing the IRS, do not fret. There are many ways that you can pay them back pay them if you do not have any money. So those are the ways that I'm going to be going through today. There's only a few, and I would urge you to take advantage of them, especially if you owed any taxes after you filed your taxes yesterday. There are hundreds of thousands of people that now, since those different tax laws have changed over the past couple of years, have been owing for the past 2 years. And as a tax accountant, I am saddened every single time I have to do my clients' taxes, where previous years they were getting huge refunds or maybe even breaking even, and now they're owing thousands of dollars. I have to do something for them. So what we usually do are one of three things. The first thing is you can set up an installment payment. Of course, you're still going to owe penalties and interest because that's going to accrue the entire time that you have not paid them. So, for example, you owed on July 15th, which was yesterday. If you didn't pay anything when you turned your taxes in, penalties and interest are going to keep on accruing until you make that payment, and they will let you know how much that is. So what we do is set up an installment payment. So there's two types of installment payments. You can either request a free installment payment, which will be for 120 days, or I say for 3 months. Yeah, no, 4 months. My bad, my math. Which will be for 4 months. And you will be able to make sure that you break the payments up over the course of those 4 months and make your payments. A lot of times they do approve that and it goes forth. You can apply for it online. I will leave that link in the description box. You can also apply for it over the phone, and you can apply for it on paper, right, by filling out the form that's online and mailing it in. For my clients, I usually do it online because it's easier, it's faster, and it lets the IRS know that the client is going to pay. They are not trying to duck out on the payment. They're going to pay. The second way is an installment payment as well, but it's a little bit longer. You can request this, but you must pay for this extension. And it's extended out past those 4 months. It could be a year, 2 years, however long you request. But of course, you have to pay for that request. And you can also do that online. You can request that online. You can also request it over the phone. You could also request it by mail. With each of these requests, though, you're going to have to send in the application fee. And the third way is by doing an offer in compromise. Now, with an offer in compromise, you are asking or telling the IRS, hey, I do not have the money at all to pay that. So say you owe $5,000. You don't have the $5,000 extra, especially in this pandemic right now. A lot of people don't have that extra money. So you don't have the extra $5,000 to pay. So what you do is you ask them, you fill out a lot of forms, many forms, and I'll leave the I'll leave the link to those forms in the description box. But basically, you fill out these forms, you let them know how much income you have, what your expenses are, etc., and then you also put in a application for requesting, saying, hey, okay, I don't have the $5,000, but I do have $2,000 to give you. Will you take that? And the IRS has the ability to say yes or no. And when you tell them you have the $2,000 to give them, then you say, okay, and then I want to pay you like this. Either you can pay them up front in a lump sum, or you can pay them monthly, or you can just do it over a certain time period. And then, but they do have to approve that, and you will be requesting that, but that has to be mailed in. So, and then some people have to pay, depending on their income, have to pay for that request, and some others do not. So these are 3 ways that you can basically pay the IRS back, even if you don't have all of the money right now. Also, you can always, if you feel like you're going to owe the next year, you can always set up quarterly payments that you pay yourself to the IRS, so that you know, okay, I am ahead, I'm not going to owe the next year. The other thing you could do is make some changes on your W-4. Even though it's a new W-4, it should be a little bit easier, simpler. You can go on there and either change how many allowances you have, and then you can also request to have a certain amount taken out of your paycheck every month. So I hope that this information has helped you guys today. Please like it, share it with your friends and family, and definitely subscribe to the Financial Spotlight so you can get more tips and tricks like this every week. And I will see you again next time. Thank you for joining me.